guys, welcome back to Coloring with Critters. I'm your hostess, Jessica, and this is going to be my first color and chat video. It's only going to be a few minutes long today because I've only got about 15 minutes before my boyfriend gets home from work. So I just want to take a little more time to chat with you guys. I'm going to be coloring in this picture from Jade Summer Chibi Girls, which are super cute pictures. They're all these sort of big-eyed, sort of girly girls. I think they're adorable. They have a few different books. I think they have one with chibi animals, and they also have chibi horror, which I really love because I love horror. I've already started on it because honestly I already started on this video and realized that I was not happy with the quality that I was getting with the camera that I was using, so I'm back to using this one. Last time I used it, as y'all know, it overheated on me, so we're gonna really hope it doesn't do that today. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it won't. So, I figure it's time to start talking about my critters, since that's really what, you know, the biggest thing I do with my channel is talk about my critters. And I'm trying to decide if I want something else to be this shade of pink. And I think I do. I think I want to make... I don't know, guys. Let's go with her bow. I think I'm going to make her bow the same shade of pink. So, as I said in my first video, I'm a critter mom. And I know that's a sensitive thing for some people. Some people aren't really into people who have pets calling themselves moms. And if you feel that way, then I do apologize. I hope that doesn't bother you. But please understand that I am not detracting anything from those of you who have human kids. Because I am definitely... aware, you know, I mean, I don't know personally, but I'm aware that kids are a lot of work and that it is different than pets. But they're the closest thing to children I have. So I tend to just view them in that light because it makes me feel good. You know, it's not about taking away from what anyone else does. So if you don't like terms like pet parent, pet mom, and dog mom, I really do apologize, but more than likely I'm not going to stop using those phrases because to me, that's how I feel, you know. I mean, I feel like I am their mother, or the closest thing they have to it, because their animal mothers aren't around. And they are the center of my universe. I mean, everything that I do is about them. I love my boyfriend, don't get me wrong. But they were here first, most of them. We've acquired a few since we got together. But today, I'm going to spend time with my youngest dog. He's an 18-month-old blue heeler, we think, or Australian cattle dog, some people call him. We found him on our property when he was about 9 weeks old, and he was in really bad shape. He was lying in a bed of ants, he was emaciated, he was covered in fleas, and we had to take him to the vet, get him healthy again. Never did figure out where he came from, because where we found him was nowhere near a road. It was out in the middle of our property. So we just joked that he fell from the sky, and that means somebody wanted us to have him. And we love him. We love him lots. He's got tons of energy. He's kind of a brat, you know. He's got some ways about him that sometimes frustrate me. But I do agility classes with him. And if you don't know what agility is, it's an event that dogs can compete in that it's like an obstacle course. They go over jumps and the teeter-totter and through tunnels, and, you know, it's lots of fun stuff. Guys, I want to remind y'all that I am a novice colorist, so please don't judge what I'm doing up here. I don't really even know what I'm doing, you know. I just kind of wing it as I go. Coloring is therapy for me, and that's how I see it. Even if the pictures don't come out as beautifully as I would like for them to, they're still fun. So tonight, here in about 45 minutes, I've got to go get my pup and drive out to our class. It's a lot of fun, but it's like a 40-minute drive away. By the time I get home, it's a little after 9 o'clock, because it's about a 90-minute class. It starts around 6:45, and I'm tired by the time I'm done. But the good news is that we have beautiful weather today. It is gorgeous out there, guys. It is like almost 80 degrees, I think. And we just went through some very unseasonably cold weather for a while. I live in Texas, North Texas, and we usually only get maybe a few freezing days per year. And we had about 2 weeks solid where it just stayed in the 20s. And I didn't know how to handle that because I am a wussy Southern girl. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't ride my horse. And I know the Northern girls will tease me for that because those girls will ride in like 3 feet of snow because they are so much more dedicated than I am. I am just not able to do it. I'm a fair weather friend, guys. And we didn't have agility class either during that time because none of us would have gone. Pretty sure the instructor didn't want to do it either. She was more than happy to sit at home by her fire too. But my dog was really frustrated because he's so energetic and he needs to go run that energy off, you know. He gets really frustrated if he doesn't. So that is why I'm definitely taking him as much as possible right now since we did miss a few. I'll be really tired and paying for it tomorrow because I have to be up for work about 4 a.m. because I actually commute quite a ways, about 45 minutes or so. So, and I have to be at work at 6:30 or a little earlier really. So I will sure be tired tomorrow, but it'll be worth it to make him happy. We all know how that goes. We all, whether we have critters or kids, we sacrifice so that they can be happy. And that's okay. Because I do have fun. I enjoy it. And I need the exercise because, guys, I've got to lose weight. I've struggled with my weight a really long time, and I'm sure plenty of y'all have too. Because I was really big at one point. I got up to like 240 pounds, and I'm only 5'3". That's really big. It was affecting my ability to ride my horses, and I felt bad, and I felt sluggish. And of course, I didn't like the way I looked because I'm vain about that. You know, it really bothered me. Some people aren't. Some people can be big and be perfectly happy, and I envy y'all so much because I can't do it. It makes me feel depressed. So I lost a bunch of weight. Got down to like 140 pounds. I was really proud of myself. And I did good for a few years. And then about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, whenever I met my boyfriend, I started cooking for him, and we were going out and all that kind of stuff, and the weight just crept back up on me. I'm so mad at myself for it now because we are getting married later in the year. We're not really officially engaged. We've picked out the ring, we've bought the ring, but I think he's waiting for Valentine's Day because I don't have it yet. I've seen it. It's here. My mom says he has a plan, so, but you know, I want to be able to look nicer than I do at my wedding, and I want to feel better and healthier and look better. So that's kind of where I am on that right now, and I'm sure lots of other people understand that struggle, and it is so hard because it does not come off as easy as it goes on, you know. It just doesn't. I'm working really hard. I wear a Fitbit, and I check my steps, and I average, on a slow day, I average 15,000 steps. It's usually more like 20 because I walk at my job a lot. And been counting every calorie I eat, trying to eat all the healthy stuff, veggies and lean meat and low-fat dairy, all the stuff they tell you to do, which is what I did last time. I mean, I've done it before. It worked. But I've only been at it for about a month this time. It's my New Year's resolution. I know, it's cliche, but I'm going to try to do it again. And so far, I don't feel like I've lost weight. I mean, I know I haven't because I weigh myself, but I do feel like my clothes are fitting a little better. So, and I'm working out a lot. So I think that maybe I'm just catching some muscle. So we're going to give it time. The pounds will start coming off soon. I want to lose about 40 pounds. 45 wouldn't hurt my feelings. But that's probably not realistic. So my phone only does videos in like 10-minute segments. I think this is a Samsung thing because I've heard other people talk about it. So I may have to splice these clips because I have to turn the phone or the camera off and back on again and start a new video. It's a little frustrating, but I mean, it's not that big a deal. It doesn't really take long to fix it when you're editing it later. Which I'm just now learning how to do. I mean, this is my first foray into this YouTube world. And I don't know, like, in certain ways it's easier than I thought it would be, but in certain ways it's not. So there's a learning curve for sure. So aside from taking the dog to agility class, I've been riding my horse this week. I've been enjoying this beautiful, beautiful weather. Because like I said, I didn't get to ride when it was cold. And because I do competitions with my horse, I do barrel racing, which is a timed event where, you know, it's a speed event and he's got to be fast. So he really needs to be in shape, but he's in better shape than I am. But he needs some exercise that we haven't gotten lately. And the only reason I'm not riding today is because I'm just so tired. And I've still got this other class to go to. You know, 90 minutes of running around with the pup. And, yeah, I'm just not feeling it, guys. I wanted to just come in and relax and color and talk to my invisible friends who don't exist yet because I only have, like, 1 subscriber. But that's okay because it's my cousin. And, you know, she probably won't listen to it. She's probably just subscribing to help me out. But that's okay. I'll get some people eventually. And even if I only have, like, 2, it's alright. I can enjoy that. Heck, maybe I'm talking to myself, guys. You know, I mean, that could be it. That could be it. And it wouldn't be the first time that I talk to myself. But, you know, the great thing about having critters is that you can blame the dog. Oh, no, I was not talking to myself. No, I was not. I was talking to the cat. Yeah, I wasn't listening, but I was talking. Other thing I have going on right now is my baby pig. I have 3 pigs. 2 of them are potbelly pigs, or, you know, what they call miniature pigs. And there's a lot of misinformation out there about what miniature pigs actually are. People think that they're like 20 pounds and they stay all cute and little and snuggly. But that's not true, guys. People tell it to people, but it's not. Anyone who thinks that is misinformed. They do grow slowly. So they're not done growing until they're 5. So people see them when they're like a year or 2 and go, oh, look, he's only 25, 30 pounds. Yeah, he's not done. He'll get bigger. But a miniature pig is anything under 300 pounds. That's how they actually classify it with the American Miniature Pig Association. Most of them are potbelly pig mixes. There's a few others that have some other stuff kind of spread in. But mine are potbelly mixes. My oldest girl is 3. She's about 90 pounds. My middle girl is 2. Her birthday's in a couple weeks. And I haven't had her on a scale in a long time. I'll check her when I take her to the vet for her yearly stuff. But she's probably 50, 55 pounds maybe. Now, my baby, she's not a potbelly. She's what we call a farm pig or a hog. Meat pig, sometimes people call them. She's actually a Yorkshire pig mix of some kind. And they get very, very big. A lot of people don't know how big farm pigs get. Female farm pigs can get about 700 pounds. Yeah. And that's why 300 is considered miniature, guys. That is a teacup pig compared to how big they get. The boys get like 1,000 pounds, sometimes 1,200. They're huge. They weigh what a horse weighs, but they're shorter. You know, I mean, they're like waist high, but they're huge and they are heavy. Super, super heavy. But I rescued this little girl. She was very sickly. She was a runt. She was probably not going to make it, and the people who have her raise farm pigs to eat and sell, and they were not going to take her to the vet because it's just, you know, they can't afford to do that with every little sick piglet. So I took pity, and boy, have I gotten in trouble for bringing home this pig that's going to be huge one day. But right now, she's only 20 pounds, and she's super, super cute. So she was really sick when I got her. I had to take her to the vet like 3 times. She had an eye infection, she had an ear infection, a respiratory infection, a skin infection, and she had really, really bad diarrhea on top of it. So we really struggled with her, but she's good now. She's sassy, and unfortunately, she's kind of developing an attitude. You know, she's gotten kind of spoiled, and I'm sure it's my fault. She cries, and I give her what she wants, and I've got to stop because, boy, last night, she wouldn't even let us go to sleep last night. She wanted either food or attention. I'm not sure which, but she sat in her pen. She's got a pen that's probably 8 foot long and 4 foot wide. It's big. And she was in there, and she just cried. She cried and she squealed and she paced and she was so mad at me and said all kind of ugly words in pig language. I mean, I don't speak pig, but I recognize a curse word when I hear one, and let me tell you, I don't know where she learned that language, but it was not pretty. So, unfortunately, it's a temper tantrum, and there's nothing you can do with a temper tantrum. I mean, all you can do is just wait it out and hope that they stop and hope that they get over it. I don't know, moms, are kids that way too? Do you just wait out the temper tantrums and hope they wear themselves out when they figure out that it's not getting them anywhere? My boyfriend is super frustrated because, you know, he's the one, he stays up later than me, so he's up there sitting there on the couch. I mean, you know, he's trying to watch TV, and she's just having a fit. And then when she finally stops crying, she, like, smacks her lips. It's the weirdest thing. And I don't know. I'm sure she isn't doing it on purpose, but sometimes it kind of seems like it because, boy, does she do it when she's mad. And that, he has a thing about that, he can't stand it. Like, he can't stand that noise. Like when people chew loud or something. That bothers him. And she's just sitting here just doing it for like an hour. So he's not happy with her. He's a little frustrated right now. But she'll get over it. It's growing pains. It won't last forever, thank goodness. So, guys, I am really enjoying chatting with y'all, like just pretending that there's someone actually listening to me. But I do have to go get ready to take Harvey to class. Got to get all my treats ready, get him ready. I've still got to change clothes because I'm still in my work clothes. I just wanted to get in and get this video done before my boyfriend got home. So I am going to say goodbye for now, but I'm going to try to make another video, probably, maybe not tomorrow. I probably need to ride my horse tomorrow. It'll probably be Friday while he's at work because I'm off on Fridays and he isn't. So I get some quiet time in the house. So in the meantime, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this color and chat. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have more friends. And I will talk to you guys next time. And in the meantime, happy coloring!